Okay, we're having another crack at it, people. The internet's come back on, and it's holding pretty steady for now. If we can get another hour out of it, I'll be quite happy. Because we managed an hour in the first video. And I don't actually know at what point it cut out, because I was really embroiled in a tangent. And then I looked over to see the chat's reaction to my pretty good tangent. You know, by my standards, it was a pretty friggin' good tangent. And it just disconnected completely, and there was not a live stream, and I was like, oh, I wonder how long I was just sat here talking to myself with nobody being able to hear me. So anyway, that was a tangent you'll now never hear the conclusion of. I'm not bloody doing it again. I'll never get it as perfect the second time around. But it is very me to get cut off mid-tangent by the internet just throwing a hissy fit. It is currently telling me we have excellent connection, so, you know. While it was down, I was just busy looking up mobile data routers on Amazon, because that's definitely something I need to look into getting, because honestly my internet is just not reliable enough. I mean, when it's going through a good phase, it's fine, and it'll be fine for months, and then it'll have like a few weeks or, you know, a month or two where it's just like this all the time, and it's alright for using. I mean, it's fine, I can use it. It sometimes drops out, like when I'm in the middle of a you know, an episode of Wheel of Time or whatever it is I'm watching. That's what I'm watching at the minute. I'm watching Wheel of Time and I'm watching Ahsoka at the minute. And it's kind of annoying, but then it comes back on and it's fine, I can use it. But when I'm doing stuff like this, it's just not reliable enough. So it ended when I was discussing opening extra screens. You didn't get to my Fallout 4 tangent. Did you not hear any of my Fallout 4 tangent at all? It was an amazing tangent, Fred. You're never going to get to hear it. I'm so sorry. Do you think that's what crashed it? I don't think so. I think it's just my internet. It's being awful at the minute, yeah. And it's just, like I was saying, it's just not reliable enough if I want to be doing stuff like this. And I enjoy doing these. These are good, right? We have fun. So I'm gonna try and get some. Yes, I'm gonna get like an unlimited data SIM card, and I'm gonna get a mobile data router. Because that's what we had to do up in Scotland. When I lived up in Scotland, we lived in the middle of nowhere and the internet was atrocious. Like, you have no idea. It was the worst. It was much worse than this. And we got a mobile data router, and it was just much, much, much better. I started talking about since. It was a good tangent, Red. It was really good. I started talking about the moral implications of synths and how it never got fully explored in the game, and then revealed too much about myself, so I'm not going to do it again. Maybe we'll get to that tangent another day. Right, okay. I think it's just you that's rejoined us at the minute. Everybody else has given up. That's fine. Common misconception briefly popped up just as the stream had ended, to go kind of, oh dear, it's ended. I don't know whether he was watching the whole time. Maybe he was. Or she. I don't know, I thought Welsh Friend was a he at first, didn't I? So anyway, let's crack on while the internet's working. So, if we head through into here, there should be some doggies. I feel bad about killing the doggies, but I kind of want the delicious experience points. Heading here, oh look, he's digging. He's digging the stone floor. Hello, Welsh Friend, you are here. Now he's attacking it. Oh, that's quite a lot of them, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. It's 5 Mabari, man. Whose stupid idea was this? I love how the moment I stopped controlling Dora, she was just like, shit, run! It was like, the master has released me. I must run away from these dogs that she made me run towards. See if we can get a cone of cold off. The technical difficulty screen is no good if you have no internet. I know, it's a bit of a flaw, isn't it? But if I have technical difficulties, like the microphone stops working or something like that, it could be useful then. You know, in the unlikely event of that happening. You could just go back to the start of the last live stream and watch the technical difficulties bit over and over again. That would work. Okay, we need to try and take care of all of these Mabari. I do not want Morrigan to get overwhelmed by Mabari, because that would be bad. Let's everybody just attack this one. Oh fuck, I've still got the still image up. Okay, we'll put the game on. Sorry! Oh, it's going so well tonight, isn't it? It's just got, oh, it's just brilliant. This is just like, this is prime magpie viewing this, man. This is what you subscribe for. Oh, now it's telling me that the stream's not as healthy as it should be, so maybe this is not going to last very long, who knows. Okay, let's see if we can take that one down. Let's try to take down the strongest one first. Hey dear. Oh, don't go a Dread Howl on me. Dread Howls are terrible. Wayne, could you do a bit of a group heal? Because I feel like we're not in the best position right now. And then if we give Alistair a little another heal, and he's just going to get all his health taken back from him again. And then we really need that big Mabari down, if that is at all possible. Right, okay. Let Alistair take a health potion. I'm going to let Wayne take a health potion, because you know what, I'm nice like that. Is Alistair being mauled or something? Why is he not taking his health potion? There we go. Take your medicine, Alistair, for heaven's sake. Be a good boy. Right, oh dear. Morrigan, can you do anything? Can you do a cone of coal? Are we down to only 2? Oh, I think we've got 3. Oh, that's not good. You don't even have to kill these dogs, you know. These dogs are totally optional. It's only if you want to be evil and kill the doggies and, you know, get the delicious experience points. Okay, Morrigan's looking a bit ill, actually. I'm going to let you take... I think Wynn's about to heal her. Yeah, Wynn's about to heal her. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're good. Everything's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Down it goes. See! That was another battle that absolutely killed me the first time. Common misconceptions here. Hello, common misconception. I don't know how long you were in the... oh, my inventory's... Oh, that's new! I've never had a full inventory before. I didn't realise... Oh, it's all the flipping malicious stuff, isn't it? That I robbed and then forgot to sell. Well, that's annoying! Oh, fuck. There's stuff that you know, isn't worth anything that I can get rid of. Get rid of me life stones. I don't need them. Get rid of me life stones. Get rid of me frost shock. Get rid of me spirit shards. What was I saying about common misconception? Yes. Yes, I don't know how long you were in the last live stream, or if you like literally just came in as it was ending. Well, as it was ending, as the internet died. But I'm very pleased you're here, common misconception. I do like you a lot. You watch my videos, that's all I care about. That's all I need to like a person. I'm gonna have to be a bit selective about what I take now that my inventory's nearly bloody full. Oh dear. We'll take that one. We'll leave the other 2, because I know the lamb bone is a nice gift, but you know, I don't need to give the doggy a gift. I just dumped all of the stuff I needed to create cool grenades. I'm gonna find plenty more in the future, Fred. Chill out, man. Chill out with your flipping exclamation marks. It's fine, man. I don't think I can make that much cool stuff at the minute anyway. That stuff's fairly cheap to buy, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Can't quite remember. I've got a trap. Oh, now, this trap, right? This trap is an absolute bitch if you don't see it. So, the first time I played this game, this bit was really, really hard because that's like a fire trap and you all end up on fire. And then, yeah, it's really bad because then, like, lots of corpses run in from, like, all directions. So, it's quite bad if you set off that trap. But once you're savvy and you know the game, you either send somebody out here to, like, trigger all the corpses and then run away again back into here. Or you send somebody in on their lonesome to get rid of the trap. Are there any corpses? All of these doors are open. Have we already triggered all the corpses? No, we haven't, because we haven't been through here yet, have we? I find it weird that all these doors are open. Quite suspicious. I'm going to have to be selective about the stuff I pick up. I can't just pick up anything anymore. Actually, do I already have deep mushrooms? Yes, I do, so I can pick up more deep mushrooms, for heaven's sake. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, woman? I can't remember what you need deep mushrooms for. I know there's... I can't remember if it's more a poisons or a potions kind of thing. There was another deep mushroom, wasn't there? Somewhere. I don't think I've ever really used grenades, to be honest. Not really. It's fine. No, not really. I use like the acid flasks and stuff because I pick them up. I think I really use grenade. Why are there no corpses in this room? There's usually corpses in this room, right? Am I imagining that? There's usually corpses in this room, right? Or do they come in through that door when you trigger the trap? Maybe they do. There's corpses here, right? Yeah. I knew there'd be corpses in there. Come on, little corpses. Follow moi. There we go. Lead you over here. And Valana is in that room at the end, and I missed her on my first, like, honestly, like 4 playthroughs, I think. I just never went into that room at the end for some reason and missed Valana. Not Valana, that's not her name. Valena? Valena, yeah. And never managed to complete that quest, and I was always just like, where the hell is she? And then it was like my, honestly, probably 5th or 6th playthrough, something like that. And then, you know, I finally found her, and I was like, why have I never been in this room? That's a weird thing for me to have never done. You know, I'm usually so diligent about going into every single possible room, and it just never occurred to me to go into that room for whatever reason. I was probably too busy dying in that trap before I figured out how traps work. Right, head in here. Hello, love!
Please, don't hurt me.
That was a good scream, right? I appreciate a good scream. In the old voice acting, like not too much so it sounds terrible, but not like not enough that it doesn't sound genuine. It's a good scream. That I rate that a good 8 out of 10. Right, be silent. You are safe. Stupid girl, get out of my way. I mean, she's not really in my way. It's not like she's blocking a corridor. Yeah, just calm down. Not gonna hurt you.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
You're the Arlessa's maid. I pity you, darling. I really do. Yeah, you're the Smith's daughter.
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
Yes, there's a tunnel leading out of the dungeon.
But the monsters.
Oh, it's all right. They're dead, man. They're not going to do anything to you. Although they do have an annoying habit of, like, you know, you know, standing up after they've fallen over. You blame me for your backlog of videos. Why? What have I done? Too busy watching my live streams, eh? You know, I also have such a backlog of videos at the minute. I just stopped watching YouTube for about 2 months because I was watching Star Wars Rebels in preparation for Ahsoka, and I just kind of lost interest in YouTube. And now I'm watching Ahsoka, and I'm very much enjoying it. It's very good. Anyway, yes, I've killed most of them. It's fine.
Find my way. I can run fast, and I know the castle. Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Alistair and Win approve. You see, people like me. I'm likeable, man. I'm a likeable person. Right, okay. So, I think there's lots of corpses through this door, if I remember correctly. And this door's locked. It's really annoying because, like, through there is exactly where we need to be. And Alistair's just running into a wall for reasons best known to himself. Okay, so... I think there's, like, nasty stuff behind here, right? Yeah, there we go. That's quite a lot of corpses. Quite a lot of corpses. Okay, speaking of acid flasks, should we let them get a bit closer and then, like, throw one, like, oh, I don't know. Definitely let them get closer. Like there-ish. There we go. That didn't out. Did absolutely nothing. You know what we really need? We need a cone of cold. That's what we need. Try not to trapdoor it in it, though, because that would be bad. I don't know if that's even going to get that many of them. I got like 3, but it got the devouring one, so that's something. Wayne, you had better be launching that stone fist. I was going to say, you had better be launching that stone fist at the devouring one, but she wasn't. So, Dora's just tackling the devouring one on her own. Can everybody please get in here and attack the devouring one? Because that's the real threat. Okay. Alistair's dying. I'm too busy reading the chat again to pay attention to what's happening. When you do a group heal, but Alistair can take a health potion as well, because I know you know. You're not that savvy with all the healing thing. It doesn't heal you that much. I was trying to target Dorabella there because she looked like a corpse. Yeah, we're going through these guys quite. Oh, there's a guy attacking us apparently. We're just completely ignoring him, we don't even care. See if we can get a Widow's Grasp on him. That did nothing. Do a Mind Blast then. There we go. Don't want me mages being attacked. That's not cool, no? That'll teach you, says Dora. Dora has some amazing lines. I think the Violent voice is definitely like one of the best. Out of all of them. Probably my favourite, actually. Wayne, can you do another group heal, love, please? Because everybody's suddenly dying. There we go. The undead are immune to poison, are they? Oh well, that was that acid flask wasted. I'm so bad with things like that, like knowing what people's immunities and stuff are. I mean, some of them are obvious, like obviously the rage demons are pretty much immune to fire. And weak to frost and stuff like that. But I'm just really bad at like knowing what people's weaknesses and immunities and stuff are. I just could never remember. I'm just like, it's just not something that I ever really think about much. Okay.
All right.
So
I'll get on it.
This is us heading down to the courtyard bit, isn't it? I'm forgetting my inventory's nearly full. I mean, we're not far off from the end. Although we've got the armory to loot, haven't we?
All right.
Yeah, it's got like Eamon's shield and stuff in that we just steal because we're like that. just steal Eamon's armor, why not? Yeah, I'm trying not to take too much stuff. Oh, I need to take all of that, man. What do we... Oh, I've got room for one more thing. Do I already have some scale gloves? Because if I've already got some, then I can carry more, because that's how that works. Somehow. No, I don't. Fiddlesticks. I could make everybody wear silly hats. Because I don't think many of us are wearing hats at the minute. Although me and Alistair are. I could make... Have I got anything that the mages can wear? I've got one thing that the mages can wear. I could make one of my mages wear a silly hat, and that would free up... that would free up an inventory slot. I could equip bows on me and Alistair, although I've got 9 short bows. I don't think we could equip 9 short bows. I wish there was a merchant nearby, like just hanging out somewhere. Okay, I'm going to take that for now, and then we'll decide later what to, you know, keep and what to throw away. Because the trouble is, this bit of the castle you can't get back to, I don't think. I don't think you can. Maybe you can. Actually, I don't think I've ever tried to get back to this part of the castle. You must be able to get back to this part of the castle, surely. Anyway, let's go up here. We'll think about it later. It's fine. We'll think about it later. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Redcliffe Castle. Oh, I like this bit because it's kind of creepy because you know that you're about to get attacked. But it, like, you know, it teases you. You creep around because a revenant pops up at some point. But we creep around here. Oh! I can't see anything, but there we go. There's skeleton archers. But go over here, go over here, go over here. Get the lever, and in come the knights. There we go. That also took a disturbing number of playthroughs before I realised that was a thing you could do. And it makes this fight so much easier. And there's the revenant. Should we all go after the revenant? Because we've already killed a revenant. Although those archers are right arseholes. Now we'll go after the revenant. I think he's going to pull us towards him anyway. Who did he pull towards him? Oh, it was one of the knights. It was Sir Perth. He wants to have a flirt with Sir Perth, apparently. I do not blame him. Wyn, what are you doing all the way over here? You're supposed to be helping me fight the revenant, man. For God's sake, you need to do a group heal very quickly because everybody's dying. Okay, yeah, we'll let the knights deal with the corpses. And Alistair, take a health potion. And should I want Morrigan? Let's see if Morrigan can, you know, do a bit of a cone of cold. Oh, we shattered a revenant. Guys, we shattered a revenant. I think that's an achievement. I think that's definitely an achievement. I didn't get to use any of my hexes. I was going to use my hexes on him and everything. Actually, I'm going to put my hexes next to each other. There we go. And, oh god, this taskbar's such a mess, this man. I'll sort it out after the battle. Yeah, we've got that Revenant down dead easy. There he is, in his big dramatic drawn out death. None of what are looking at you, love. Just stop being such a drama queen. Yeah, pretty much plain sailing for me, huh? Do a bit of a group heal, just keep everybody alive. Win, group heal, now, please. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shattered a Revenant. That's a new one, that. I mean, I know I'm only playing on normal difficulty, but still, shattering a Revenant, really? That's gotta be, like, really low probability, that. Makes me feel cool, though.
I'll get on it.
I suppose it wasn't one of the big Revenants, though. It was just a yellow one. It wasn't like, you know, the ones with the big, scary red health bars. Okay. So... Alright. That's us, isn't it? That's everything. There's a barrel around here. See if there's anything in it that I need. Oh, health potion. That's a good thing to have in a barrel. Usually barrels just have like elf fruit in them or something. Right. Head inside. Head inside. Feel a bit nervous. Trouble is, if we're going to go down the route of killing Connor, it's actually a much harder way to go, isn't it? You've got that god-awful fight in the thingy room with all of the suits of armour that come to life. Right. Okay. So, head in here. Hello, everybody.
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is a dwarf, Connor. You've seen dwarves before. We've had them here at the castle.
Had them? For dinner, maybe. Looks like a tough chew. Maybe in a nice stew. Shall I send it to the kitchen, Mother?
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool woman! You are beginning to bore me.
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
Okay. So he is the evil that you spoke of. You've been protecting him this entire time. What did you do with Bartik? And I have no intention of hurting him. Well, let's not say that. Because, let's face it, we don't have any idea what intention we have of doing anything at the minute. Did that sentence make sense? I don't think it did, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so you've been protecting him.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This woman will have the audience she seeks. Tell us, woman. What have you come here for?
Okay, I came to stop you. I was hoping to find Van Tegan. I need to see Al Eamon. Came here to help. Me? No reason. I think I'll just leave. I'm sure I've picked that option before, and I'm pretty sure you do not get to leave. Do you think that's a Dorabella kind of option? In some ways I think it is, but on the other hand I think like in actual serious circumstances when something like this is happening, she kind of puts a serious hat on and starts being a bit like, you know, we need to deal with this situation here rather than being sulky. Although I do kind of want to pick it. I do want to pick it a little bit. Shall we pick it just for fun? Yeah, me, no reason. Just go in, love.
My, how rude. What shall I do, mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't. Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This woman spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village. And now, she'll repay me.
Oh well, it gets the conversation over with quicker, I suppose. Okay, everybody just chill out a little bit. Oh, Van Tegan. I think he looks kind of cute in his ridiculous trousers, don't you think? Okay, we need a nice coat of gold at some point in amongst all of this. I'll get like a few of them. Everybody go after Van Tegan. He's the yellow name one. Oh, we've shattered someone. Love shattering people. It's so satisfying, isn't it? Yeah, we'll get Van Tegan though, because he can be a bit difficult. Oh, somebody else got shattered as well. Bloody hell. We're doing good here. We're doing good on the old shatters. Can't get Van Tegan down. It feels weird playing on normal difficulty. I mean, I don't often play on Nightmare anymore because I just find Nightmare a bit annoying, but I usually play on, like, whatever the one below Nightmare is. Difficult, I think. Playing on normal difficulty just feels almost a bit too easy. But, you know, I kind of... I want to be getting through the game kind of quick since I'm doing like 8 playthroughs. 7, 8, something like that. I keep forgetting how many I'm actually doing. Yeah, like look at a sword cowering over there. Dear me, woman. You not know how to punch someone in the face, do you know? Look at Van Tegan, like he's just bleeding out in a pool of his own blood there. He's very obviously dead. And then he's just gonna stand up like nothing happened.
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you alright?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. The fool I am. Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
Okay, so you knew about this all along.
Yes. I didn't tell you because I believed we could help him. I still do.
Clearly the child is an abomination. There is only one way to stop it.
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please. I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
You see, this is my problem with Assault. Like, you say, oh, she's protecting her son and all of this. Like, she's not. She's being selfish. Protecting him would have been to send him to the tower. And I mean, like, the Ferelden Tower, while it's not perfect, and I mean, I know it got run over by abominations and all of that, but, you know, setting that aside a little bit, generally, it's not like she was sending him to Kirkwall. Like, if we lived in Kirkwall, then I could understand, because that's like hell on earth. The Kirkwall Tower or the White Spire is particularly terrible. But, like, the Ferelden Circle is not particularly awful, you know, putting aside the whole abominations overran it kind of thing. But that was because of Aldrich. That was, like, one person who just went a bit mental, right? In general, the Ferelden Circle is quite a rational place as far as circles go. And, like, she wasn't protecting him. She was protecting herself because she didn't want him taken away from her. She wasn't doing what was best for him. It just really annoys me because it's not, oh, a mother protecting her child. It's just an annoying woman being really selfish and hurting the people that she thinks she's protecting. It just really gets to me. Anyway, rant over. Right, okay. Okay, right. I was just reading the chat there. Okay. Yes, where is Connor? Why did he run?
I think he ran upstairs to the family quarters.
Violence scares him. I know that sounds strange. He may run up to his room or...
I've just read what you've written, Fred. I know! But still, it's just... She wasn't doing what was best for him. And I don't think she had his best interests in mind when she made that decision. She was thinking about herself. And it just pisses me off when you've got parents who are all like, oh, I'm doing what's... I'm just trying to protect them. It's like, no, you're not. You're just being a selfish arsehole. Pisses me off, it really does. Anyway, right, yes, he might be waiting in ambush.
I don't know. The fighting may have scared Connor into coming out again, and so he ran.
So you're saying he may be vulnerable?
Perhaps. Is there no other way?
Oh, me, we're disagreeing on this, Fred. No, I don't think she was thinking about him. I think she was thinking about herself. And I think that's where the core of that decision came from, was that she just didn't want to lose him. And it was a selfish decision. That's what I think, personally. It just annoys me. And it's one of the reasons why I just really don't like her. It's just like, oh, she really gets to me. Right, okay, right, where's Oleman?
Upstairs in his room. I think the demon has been keeping him alive.
So if we destroy the demon, then
my husband may perish. Yes.
Right, okay, so what are our options?
I wouldn't normally suggest slaying a child, but he's an abomination. I'm not sure there's any choice.
I do not like the idea of hurting the boy, but...
Connor is my nephew. But he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be merciful.
No? What about the mage? He could know something of this demon. If he still lives, we could speak to him.
You're all gagging up on me here. Mothers don't like to lose children if that's selfish. Well, it is selfish if you're holding on to them at like the cost of them. Do you know what I mean? If you're holding on to them because you don't want to lose them, but it is not what is best for them, that is selfish and cruel and short-sighted and narrow-minded, and love is a very selfish emotion a lot of the time, and it's not always that pure. Sometimes it is, but I think it's very rare that somebody is strong enough and emotionally mature enough to feel a kind of love that is selfless. Mostly love is selfish, and it comes from thinking more about yourself and thinking about whatever it is that you love, and which for the most part is fine and isn't really a problem, but like, because situations like this don't really come up in real life, and it's very rare that you really have to do the whole kind of if you love someone, let them go kind of, that doesn't arise very often in life. But it's just I just don't think she was thinking about him, and the fact that she hid it from Eamon as well means she knew it was wrong. I really don't like her. I really, really, really don't like her. Anyway, I'm just reading the chat. Yes, you're right, common misconception. We can agree to disagree. It's a video game and it doesn't matter. But this is part of the fun, isn't it? I love debating things with Dragon Age fans, and just kind of how everybody has different points of view and stuff like that. I love it. It's one of my favourite things. This is good, man. This is good. Anyway, he's down in the dungeon, still alive. Who is? Jowen? I wasn't listening to what we were actually saying. I was reading the chat. Yes, he's down in the dungeon. He's still alive.
Then we should bring him here immediately. I do not know how much we can trust him, but we must find out what he knows. Tegan, could you find him?
I will try. Though if he resists, I will not hesitate to kill him. I'll return shortly.
You're lucky to be alive, Jowen. After all you've done.
I didn't summon any demon, Lady Isolde, but I did poison the owl, and that started all this. I'm willing to help if you'll let me. The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade, without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have blood magic.
Okay, blood magic is forbidden, it's not an option. I don't think that's something a dwarf would say, because I don't think she knows enough about it. Yeah, what difference does that make?
Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die. Someone must be sacrificed.
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Okay. Oh, what should we pick? I don't want to go down the "is there no other method" thing, because at some point Wynne will just randomly suggest, oh, actually, we can go to the tower and get the mages to come, and everybody will be saved, and it'll be a wonderful, happy ending. And I don't want that to happen because it takes away from the tension of the situation. And I can't remember if it's that option or if it's another option where she says that. And it's really weird as well, because you're in this really tense situation where you're like, oh my god, I have to choose between either letting Isolde sacrifice herself in a dark magic ritual or killing Connor, and it's just really kind of, tense and everything. But then Wynne's just like, oh, actually, I've got a magic third option, and it's just like, oh, okay, we'll just do that instead, then everything will be fine. I don't like that. I prefer the tension of the situation. Okay, let's say someone's gonna die either way.
Indeed. Either my son or the sacrifice. Let it be me, then. I will give my life for his.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
Blood magic. How can more